Hello, how are you? I'm Latanza, your financial educator, coach, coming to you today. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Um, I'm excited about this because the topic is yes, you can. You can do the things that you desire to do. You can do the things that you've been doing. You can do it. How do I know? Because I am doing it. I have done it. Has it always been easy? No. But when you start believing in yourself, when you start having someone there to believe in you, because that's what helped me. Because a little story about me is when I was in the sixth grade, it had been hard for me to learn to comprehend a lot of things because of my childhood, because of how I was growing up with my father, and so it kind of I kind of got behind on some things as far as learning. And so in the sixth grade, I had to take some classes in a special class, as they would say. And so it kind of made me feel less than with my classmates because they didn't have to go to those classes. It was just me. And so I felt different, not in a good way either. And so it kind of did something to me. But when I got into seventh grade, I took a class and it was I Can. And at that time, I wasn't in the Word. I was, just a child. Okay. And I didn't have that knowing of being in the Word. So I didn't know the scripture of I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So in this class, it was I can. And in that class, it taught me that I can. And don't say what you can't do. That's one thing that he impressed in us. Don't say what you can't do. Stop saying I can't. Because you never know what you can do until you do it. And so after that, up until that time, I just thought that I would always be an average student, a C student. But after that class, and after God brought people in my life, my coach, a couple of other teachers that saw something in me that I couldn't see. And they started telling me, Latanza, you can do better. Latanza, you can do this. And so I started believing that. And I went from an average student to an above student. I started making honor roll and all A's and a B, and that did something for me too in a good way. It elevated me into knowing that I can. There's nothing that I can't do. And so obstacles came in my life, and life happens. And so things that happen that'll make you also think that you can't do something. You don't have a degree in school, you grew up this way, or you don't have enough money. All these things can tell you that you can't. All these things can tell you that you can't start that business. All these things can tell you that you can't get that house. All these things can tell you negative things. But you have to get all those negative thoughts, all those negative people, all those negative things that are in the past. Just wipe them clean, wipe them away. People that try to bring negativity to you, you need to get them out of your life. Love them from afar. Allow God to bring the right people into your life, because there is nothing that you can do with Him. All things are possible. All things are possible, and you can do it. You can start that business. You can get that home. You can get that new car. You say, well, get the butts out the way too. But this, but that. No. You have to make a decision. You have to make that decision that no matter what it looks like, no matter what it sounds like, no matter what, you can do it. I heard a story. There was two men that were laid off from their job. They were laid off on the same day. One of them, and it's a true story, one of them decided he was going to complain. There are no jobs. I ain't going to get no job. He just complained, stayed at home, complained that there were no jobs, ain't no paying jobs. How I'm going to get a job now? I was at that job for so long. The other man decided something else. He decided to go look for a job. He decided to go seek for a job. He decided, I can. He didn't find a job. He kept looking, and kept looking. And finally, he decided something that was out the box. He told a company, I will volunteer. I will volunteer my services. Just let me. He just wanted to work. He volunteered at this place. And they said, okay, don't expect pay. Don't expect pay because you said you were going to volunteer. That's Kai. Say hi, Kai. But you volunteered. So he said, fine. He went to work earlier than any other worker. He worked harder than any other worker. He stayed later than any other worker. Why? Because it was in him to do his best no matter what. He didn't complain. He didn't say, oh, y'all need to pay me for this because I'm staying late and I'm going early. No, they didn't hear any of that from him. But guess what happened? He had been working for a few months and all of a sudden, a top executive retired, turned in his notice. And so they needed someone to fill that position. And guess who they chose? They didn't choose the people that have been there, the people that they are paying. They chose him because of his work ethics, because he didn't murmur and complain, because he said, I can, when it looked like I can't. When the other man said, I can't, he was still sitting at home, feeling sorry for himself, saying what he couldn't do, still doing whatever. Stop saying what you can't do. If you want it bad enough, you'll do it. You'll do what others won't do to have the things that you want to have. How bad do you want it? Start saying, I can do it. In the comments down there, I want you to say, I can, I will. I want you to get uncomfortable being comfortable. Get uncomfortable being comfortable. It's comfortable just doing the same mundane things all the time and complaining about it. You don't like your job, but you're not doing anything about it. But you steady going, but you're complaining to everybody about it. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? You want to start that business, but you don't have a business plan. You don't have a plan of action. You're not going to seminars. You're not going to seek assistance from people that know the things that you want to know. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Come on now, how bad? You started a business. But you're not working the business. You're not doing anything you're not publicizing it. Maybe once every blue moon. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? It's good that people have made it and they're living out their dreams, but don't concentrate on them. That TV can be your worst enemy because it can consume all of your time. If you're watching TV all day and spending hardly any time developing yourself, developing your business, developing your goals, I'm finna get it, baby. I'm finna get it. Okay. Developing the things that you desire, you don't want it bad enough. You don't want it bad enough. You're too comfortable. You're too comfortable. It's time to get uncomfortable being comfortable. It's time to get out of that mentality of on the couch, wrapped up in a blanket, looking at TV. It's time to get out of that. It's time to do the things you desire to do, but unless you do them, it's not going to get done. It's not. It's time to get uncomfortable being comfortable because you can do it. I believe in you, and I'm telling you that you can. You can do it. I am here to help you. Some people, they say, I'm a self-made this, I'm a self-made that. Nobody's self-made. Nobody. They needed a customer. They needed someone's finances assistance. They needed a loan. They needed something from somebody else. Nobody's self-made. No. You might say, I don't need a financial coach. That's okay. But why do millionaires need a financial coach? Is that where you want to go? So I think you should do what they're doing, because that's who I'm following. That's the pattern that I want to go. They can tell me something. They can tell me something, because that's where I'm going. Wherever you want to go, if you can't listen to the people that are already there, how you gonna get there? Well, you gotta leave I out. I need to go somewhere. It's not a one-man show. It's not a one-man show. It's an effort by a team. Get the right team around you. Get the right team around you. I'm a financial educator, advisor, counselor, and I am here to help you with your finances, help you get out of debt. I'm here to help you establish goals. I'm here to help you establish a budget. I'm here to show you how to work that thing so it can work out, so you can be out of debt in no time. Well, Latanza, is it working for you? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm here to help you with your credit score, to make it go like this instead of keep going like this. Latanza, is it working for you? Yes, it is. Where were you at? I'm almost to 800. I can help you. Well, Latanza, you don't know where I am. Yes, I do. I've been there. I started, when I started getting serious about my credit score was at 520. Not good at all, right? But I made a decision that I can. I made a choice that I wasn't going to stay there. I made a choice that I was going to do something about it. And because I made that choice, in less than a year, it was 720. And it keep going up. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? I'm going to be announcing when I'm going to have classes. Come out. How bad do you want it? I'm going to start having webinars. How bad do you want it? In the comments, I want it. I can. Type that. I want it. I can. Do that. I'm going to leave you with this. Stop being comfortable. It's time to be uncomfortable. That's a good thing. I'm coming. It's a good thing. Kai want his cup of milk. But it's a good thing to be uncomfortable. You have a wonderful day. Make sure you type that down. Make sure you like and share this video, because somebody else needs this. Like and share. Like it and share. Let it go. Let it go out there so other people can see this. Like it and share it. You have a wonderful day, and I will be back another time with some more tips and some wonderful advice for you. Have a wonderful day. God bless.